Okay, hi guys. If you wonder why I go so slow, this is February the 8th, 2020's daily tarot card reading. Sometimes I'm doing multiple projects in one day. Besides that, if you guys really wanted me to go quickly with these readings, you guys will show your support by watching them on my site. Because if you're watching on somebody else's site and then you wonder why I don't go fast, that's kind of unfair anyway. So, I guess show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. My channel is on YouTube. If you're watching it elsewhere, someone's stealing my work and making money off of it, and I'm sitting here. So that's why I'm not going fast, okay? So anyway, okay, so your reading here is starting off with the Five of Cups, okay? The Five of Cups card is a card of losses, so you're crying over spilled milk. I did this a while ago, and I'm not gonna tell you the reason why I was interrupted, so I just deleted it and started over. Okay. So anyway, so I have a head start on what's going on. So, a businessman is crying over his losses. He might have been the entrepreneur that had emptied his savings account for some type of project, and as he did that, the project failed like the next day, and so he was sorrowful, and it caused a bunch of drama in his probably relationship life also. So, with this card here, this is the Seven of Wands card. So for some reason, I got the feeling that someone was apologizing about the loss. It did not show a feminine energy okay, let me just put the cards together so you can kind of see it. Okay? So somebody's crying over their losses. Whoops, I spent out my savings account money. I should not have done that. With the Seven of Wands, it's like letting down your defenses. So someone is admitting to someone else, like, hey, I made a bad decision. It cost me dearly. I'm so sorry I did it. I shouldn't have done that, you know? And so as a result of them sharing their feelings, it causes a tower moment, okay? I let me just keep reading. Okay. So this is the king here. This is the King of Wands, okay? And so he is in the reverse position, which means he's feeling bitter about the experience. He really doesn't want to let his it's kind of weird because if the Seven of Wands here is in the reverse position, it's almost like he's letting his guard down and talking about it, like venting to someone. But then at the same time, now it seems like he's not sure if he should trust people anymore. And I don't think that's what I was going to say. I missed the exact word I was going to say relating to it's like letting your guard down, but being guarded. So it's like he let his guard down, he vented his feelings. It caused a tower moment. So it's almost like you're venting to your best friend, and all of a sudden you can feel their energy shift toward you, and they're like, wow, I don't respect you for that. And then you're like, gosh, now I'm going to be guarded again. That's how this king is feeling, okay? So he shared his feelings with someone, and then he felt bad that he did it. So it's kind of upside down. So the next card here is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is reversed here. It has something to do with like career, like you know, some type of training for your career, something that you think is solid and long term, and it's in the reverse position. So that means something about I think it means something about it has to do with like you invested in something, you thought it was long term, but it wasn't really a good decision, and we already kind of went over that. Um, Let me see. No longer wanting to invest. Whatever it is, you just don't want to invest in it anymore. I want to go to the next card. So it's like whatever it is that you wanted to invest in, you no longer really want to invest in it anymore. And I don't know what that means. I wonder if you're trying to figure out what should you do next. So, okay, so the next card here is the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. And the Ace of Wands in the reverse position is about basically whatever you want is not available. Okay? So I don't know if this was something that you were obsessed with. This Eight of Pentacles. So it's like something you spent a long time trying to achieve. and then it's not available. And so I guess you're frustrated. It's like you're thinking Nine of Wands reversed. You're like, wow, this was such a challenging and a hard battle. And then you don't want to work on it anymore. And it has you depressed. So the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it has to do with, I'm going to flip it because I got to think. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, he is like about financial stability. So here, there's something that's financially unstable. So I'm just, okay, it might be obvious. So the King of Wands right now is financially unstable because he used off all his savings on a bad deal. And he's depressed. He's sorry he told someone what happened. Temperance. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Temperance was the next card. The Emperor reversed. He feels powerless. Okay. So the next card here was Temperance reversed. Okay, I thought that it was about overspending or, so I don't know if he overspent and that's how he emptied his savings or just overindulgences. With the thought of overindulgences, this could have been a partner. Like, it's like you chose a partner, but that person was the wrong person, or they were a gold digger. You gave them everything that they wanted, and then you were wiped out. But like it was because you're overindulgent in lust or something like that. So because this is the King of Wands, okay? So that honestly makes a lot of sense. Okay, so this might be showing the person that the money was given to, they were there on purpose. They were a gold digger. So they came in, took what they wanted, and ran off. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I slept with you one time and now I lost everything I have. And to be honest, I think there might be a lot of relationships like that out there. That's why it's maybe not a good idea to go in that direction. So, okay, so the Six of Wands. Yeah, for some reason I got the thought to go back and look at the reading where the masculine, I don't know which masculine, but like he emptied his savings account. Look and see what happened the day before. I don't know, because it sounds interesting now, so I'm just kind of curious. But anyway, so Six of Wands is like victory. So what it's saying is that the person that tricked you out of your money, the adversary, it's like they feel like they have victory over you, but it is an illusion. Okay. I don't know if it's an illusion or if they were the illusion. Were they the illusion? Did they get victory over you and were they the illusion or deception? Okay, so the next card here is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak. So the situation was heartbreaking because if you fall for deception, obviously, you would be sad. Like, I lost all my money. I put my trust in the wrong person, you know, and of course I'm very, very deeply upset about it. Therefore, I don't want to open up to anyone else. So the next card here is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about someone that you were married to or financially bound to, contractually bound to. And so the Hierophant card just confirms it's kind of like a marriage. It's something traditional. So technically it could be traditional, like a traditional job, a traditional company that you're working for, a traditional marriage. I don't know, for some people, maybe they gave all their savings into a church or I don't know. But it's something traditional because the Hierophant card can be about religion. So it could be in regard to that too. So let me see. So the next card here is the Strength card. So someone has to get a lot of self-control so that they will not, I guess, do this again, like cause the same problem once more in their lives. It's almost like this was a lesson about having good priorities so that you don't, because I think modern dating is very weird. It's like people come at you, you have very little information about them, and so it's almost like they know so much about you because they were spying on you really hard, but you know very little, so it's very easy for people to deceive you, so you have to be very careful. So it's like this is a lesson of don't fall for the, what do they call it? Don't, I don't remember the slang term for it. The okey doke. Don't fall for the okey doke. Okay, so be careful when dating because a lot of dating is not really dating, it's gold digging. So it's like not really dating. Okay, so I don't like listen to what everybody else says. So I think is it I don't think you guys want to listen to me. Okay, I'm not gonna come up with people's slang terms. So I don't listen to people enough to um to come up with the right slang term. Okay, I kind of stay by myself too much. So it's on my, it's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't come up with it. I don't know why. So anyway, the Four of Pentacles here is talking about like holding on to security. So let me look here. Hold on. Okay, so someone's trying to get control over their lust or something. Somehow I think it's about lust because it's the King of Wands. So like he has a habit of looking for an intimate relationship with someone, and like he's not thinking with his head, and so it's like he can lose because he's only wanting what he's wanting. So he's trying to gain some self-control. Okay, I think he's learning to hold on to his money instead of allowing people to use him and to, you know, take what he has. So now what? So the next card here is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling. So whatever situation is some type of marriage that was going on here. There's heartbreak in a marriage. I don't know if the marriage partner is the one who took the thing, because I do recall reading, it's like somebody came, it's like a breakup, and somebody came back to take their stuff, but they really had no intention to stay. Okay, so that might be the couple. I just can't remember. I guess it's the King of Wands, and it could be the Queen of Wands, but I'm not sure who was there. But it has something to do with some type of contractual type marriage. Okay, so and I don't know if that's spiritual, contractual marriage, or just a legal marriage. I don't know. Okay, so that person is heartbroken over that situation, gaining self-control, trying to hold on to their money, and then maybe, I don't know if this is smart or not, but trying to get into something else. So I don't really know how that works. So that might work if you do have a stable job, and even if you emptied your savings, you might still have money coming in. So I don't know if that's what the King of Wands is thinking of doing. So let me see, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups here is trying to create an offer. Okay, so it's like he's trying to get someone else. So he's trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? How do I go about getting this other person to add to my little juggling act here? And then, so now it says Page of Cups. Okay, so this is a message of love going to the person he's trying to acquire. The next card here is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about after he sent the message of love out, he's like, okay, good. Now let me see what happens. It's kind of like, I'm trying to create a new start. I put the process into motion, right? Okay, let me see what's gonna happen. All right, great. So now we have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is about a new beginning. All right, let's see. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is he's focused on his money. He's doing pretty well. Okay, so this has to do with money. Let me backtrack a little bit. Something about some type of contractual marriage. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be just a contractual job. It's something with the contract that has you bound up, okay? And whatever it was, it caused heartbreak because somebody stole something. And they thought they got away with it. So this very well could be with your employment situation. It doesn't only have to be love. I just do too many love readings, so I always think that first. Okay, so let me see. I backtracked a little bit to try to figure out the storyline from a business perspective, and I slightly got distracted. So if this was in regard to your work, like I said, it's like somebody cheated you out of something, and so you gain self-control, you want to hold on to your money. So I don't know if this Two of Pentacles here will be like, okay, this job situation is not working because they're betraying me. Therefore, let me find something else more stable and secure before I get out of the other position. Because like somebody's betraying you in the process of betraying you. So, okay, so that would mean that this Knight of Cups card is a, let me see, probably like you filling out a job application elsewhere. Something like that, okay? I don't know. Right, or it's like an interview with a possible employer if this is about your job, okay? It's something, because this too, it's a message of love and a offer of love. So it's kind of like an interview and maybe like a negotiation with like your prospective boss. Okay. So the Three of Wands in this case would be like, okay, I'm waiting for you to call me back. All right. Okay. And then so you want to have a new beginning in your work life. And one more thing, guys, just so you know, like we're going through energetic changes. So I don't know if you're going to notice this in your life where your normal behaviors, you might kind of not be 100% yourself, okay? So I don't know why I want to mention that to you guys. I don't know how it's relevant, but just letting you know. So it's like we're in like pre-Mercury retrograde. So it's kind of like some things, like I noticed with one of my phones, like it's supposed to, like when you're using YouTube and you put the screen down, you make the screen smaller, you're supposed to be able to do that. Like my phone started like acting really funny, like I dropped it and I did not drop it, and it's like it stopped working on half of the phone. It's so weird. Okay, so you might just notice weird things. There might be weird things about your personality or about your situation right now that's probably not 100% normal. You're like, I don't understand what is going on. Sometimes it's the energy, sometimes we don't fully understand it, you know. So I don't know why I want to say, it's almost like I want to tell you guys sometimes things work in a mysterious way. Sometimes God works in mysterious ways. So I don't know why that's related, you know, because I think something you're going through right now doesn't make sense. And maybe, I don't know how this is relevant, okay? But I think somebody needs to hear that. So I was talking about the King of Pentacles here. Okay, so it's like there's a new beginning in finances. Okay, so and I wonder if that's what this card is trying to say. Like I'm saying it, but I didn't mean to. Like something happened with this previous job situation where you were betrayed, and you're like, I don't even know what's going on. Why did that person betray me? And you're like crying over spilled milk up at the top of the reading. You don't know what's going on, but it's almost like God had a plan. See? King of Pentacles. He had a plan somewhere else and you didn't know. You didn't know, that's why you felt betrayed and heartbroken. So that's sometimes the things that we don't understand. Likewise, the other day I left like a tweet about sometimes we're pushing through, we don't realize right when you're about to give up and you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, you know, your goal might be right there. And that's so funny, you know. So it's not funny in the laughing type of way. It's just, I also heard something about when you're manifesting something, sometimes it gets really quiet before your manifestation comes to pass. which by the way, the magician is in this reading. So, but okay, so anyway, that was good news, and I spoke on a tangent and it was relevant. Okay, so now we have the King of Pentacles next to the King of Cups, okay? So it's almost as if our King of Wands, he was saying, woe is me, I'm so sorry. Well, oh wow, see, I said something wrong. I'm trying to say I'm so sorry I made that mistake, but I don't know, when I said it, it sounded bad. Okay. So I'm sorry I made a mistake. That was foolish of me going dope, 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 dope. I'm sorry, guys. Like, is that Patrick on SpongeBob? I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, so, but either in spite of you feeling silly, like you were just being foolish, and you're like, God, why did I do that? But yet he had a plan, like I said, and then you're in King of Pentacles energy because something else worked out and now you feel blessed, okay? And so because of that, then now you feel like you're emotional once again. You feel like you're alive once more, okay? And I guess that's wonderful, okay? So let's see. So now we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So it looks like you're not wanting to make a commitment. Now, some of my cards are horizontal when they're laid out, and then I flip them around the way the energy feels, right? So figure out what resonates for your situation. But okay, maybe there's a commitment that you do not want to start or something. Okay, this is the Two of Cups reversed. And oh wait, you know what, I don't think it's about love. I think it's about your other job. It's like you're putting in your 2 weeks notice. That's what that might be about. Because now you're learning to be more discerning. Like, I only want to work with companies who respect me as a person and who value me. Therefore, I'm going to disentangle myself from dead-end jobs, or I guess relationships, whichever one that resonates for you. And when I'm talking about energetic changes, as I'm talking, this has been happening for the past like 2 days. Like, it's a little bit harder to find the words. And so these are just energetic changes you guys might notice. So Mercury retrograde has to do with like our communications, like people misunderstanding us, or like communications not getting through to the other person. And I probably didn't say everything else. Sometimes we have like Mercury retrogrades and then we're stumbling over our words, just different things. So if I can't think of my word, just bear with me. I'll get over it in 2 days. Who knows? Or a couple weeks. Okay. So anyway, so Four of Cups reversed has to do with someone not caring. Okay. So I think with the position that was betraying you, the job or the relationship that was betraying you, you're like, okay, I went through that for a reason. It was a lesson, and now I'm ready to move on. Therefore, I will not give this my attention anymore, okay? So now we have the Five of Wands. The five, well, it's reversed. So wherever you were, there was arguments, okay? There was discord wherever you were. Therefore, you're like, I'm no longer going to tolerate this anymore. You know, I thank God I'm done with this situation. Okay, storm is over there. Don't worry about that anymore. So now you're trying to have a new collaboration, perhaps. I said new, I threw in new, but you're trying to collaborate with someone else. Okay, so the next card here is the Magician. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about manifesting. So it's like you're trying to manifest a new life, you know? And you're trying to recover from a bad situation, even from your feelings, because you're feeling so down and you're like, you know, and then God had mercy on you and he blessed you. And so guess what? You feel like you're abundant now. My dreams are coming true. I am so blessed. I'm so happy. You know, you're praising God and being happy. Okay. So the next card here is the Six of Cups. So this may have to do with children. It may have to do with a reunion with someone from your past. Let me see. Okay. So the next card means like, so I don't know if it's saying all of a sudden now you have everything you desire. This might be in regard to your family life here, the purity of your family life, because we have like children, stable home life. Okay. So it's like it's blessings come your way. Okay. So in regard to your home life, um, but so with this card here, this moon card, this could be about secrets, but it also could be about motherhood issues. Okay. So with the children card being here, it could be about a situation in regard to children and a mother. But in between the two of them, we have this Four of Wands. Okay. So the Four of Wands. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. The reason why. So if you interact with me in real life or something like that, and I'll sound so smart, and then all of a sudden I kind of seem like I'm not paying attention, I'm just explaining the reasons why we're going through different changes. So it's like I can get distracted, and I'm just laughing because So anyway, so we have the Six of Cups about children. We have a stable home and family life. And I can't help but to talk, you guys. I'm starting to talk too much, okay? So so I'm just gonna laugh. Okay? So let me stay on topic. So there could be secrets about a stable family life, but it could just be that so I don't know if this is in regard to a Libra, because Libras were having issues with children. I don't know if it's Libras and Geminis, I'm not sure, but to whomever it applies, there's either secrets in a stable home and family life, or there is a motherhood issue that I'm not sure if it's going to get resolved. The next card here is the High Priestess card. Something about lessons learned. The High Priestess card can also represent prayer. So I'm just going to guess. Based on, for some reason, I'm laying a lot of spiritual words in here. I'm going to guess that somebody prayed for something in regard to issues with their children, with their home life. You know, it could be a mother praying about her children. Okay. So I'm just going to say this is a happy ending to the reading. And it's also quite interesting because we started off talking about this King of Wands worried about his business decision. And then we ended up with a happy family situation for, I don't know if this is a feminine energy. It could be, a masculine energy. So maybe a masculine had issues with his job and it was affecting his ability to see his children. But the reason why I'm picking up mother is from this moon card. So it could end up with a happy ending for a mother who was away from her children. Okay. But it sounds like a happy ending to this reading because we have the Nine of Cups, which is abundance. And we have the King of Pentacles here showing up, okay? So regardless of how, if I for a moment seem like I'm not paying attention, no matter how silly I might be on occasion due to the weird energies going on, okay, it's a good reading. I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you guys show me support. Stop hating on me because I talk about religion. I say in my profile that I'm a Christian and I read tarot, okay? So if you guys get offended if I'm on Twitter, I talk about the Bible, don't hate. I'm doing my job just like you guys are. Don't hate on me. If somebody finds favor on me, it's not my fault. Please don't hate on me. I have enough haters, so don't do that, okay? You guys be blessed. Take care. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to make a donation, there's a link below. And if you need a personal reading, there's a link below, okay? You guys be blessed and take care, okay? All right, bye.